I check 1 2. We are here right now with Rory Lawrence of RQL
Productions.
And I'm catching up with him. Actually catching up with you for the first time in a long time in person. But we've known each other for years.
Yep. The gym, what was it?
Extreme over in Hyde Park.
Fitness.
Yeah. So the good thing is, obviously, you're still around. You're prospering, blessed.
Trying to, man.
And it looks like right now you're on your second annual.
Yep. Second one.
Tampa Bay Theatre Festival.
Yep.
And I'm catching you kind of right in the midst, which is what I wanted to do.
In the thick of it, bro.
In the thick of it.
Your timing is horrible.
I know, and I love it. Because I understand what goes into putting on these types of things.
Yeah, musician, bro.
Absolutely. So, the beautiful part about it is, at the end of it, you definitely have something proud of that you can be proud of.
Through all the work and stuff. And I hate to use the term, and everybody's at the end of the day, when it's all done, man, because up to the point of the event, it's so stressful, it's so hard, people falling out, the money and all this kind of stuff, and you wonder if people are going to come. Absolutely. And then this weekend has been amazing, and so when it's done, we can sit back and, you know what, we really did something good for the community, the actors, and the city. So it's a good feeling, man, when you see it come together.
It is a good feeling. It's got to be a great feeling, man. I mean, and what inspires you to even do this?
But honestly, man, because I love theater and I love film. Because I'm in a lot of independent films, been in films that were submitted to the Gasparilla Film Festival. But in a nutshell, one of my plays that I wrote was selected to a theater festival in D.C. And then in that same year, it was selected to one in Atlanta. And I was like, man, Tampa, why don't we? So I came back and I realized we didn't have a theater festival. We have Gasparilla, we have Sunscreen Film, all those film festivals. I'm like, man, and you see the people hanging out, having a good time and learning and growing. And so I was like, let's try to put this together. So I began to do my research to find out, has it ever been done? As nothing like this has been done. They have the younger, for the thespians, the high schoolers, but something like this. Yeah. And so I said, well, let's try it. And, I reached out to the theater community, got a lot of information. You got some pushback or whatever. And I'm like, well, let's try to do this. So I got with my team, and we started planning it. And I was like, well, we do a play a weekend. We can do a festival, bro. We didn't know. It's not the same thing, bro. Yeah. It's not the same thing. So we just started sticking to our guns. We knew what we wanted. We knew what would work, or at least we thought we knew it would work, and it did. Yeah. And we just ran with it, man. And what I think what we're trying to, that we haven't digested yet, is that the success and the people that are coming.
Absolutely.
I mean, from even yesterday morning, workshops, all of them packing out. You figure Friday morning, people got work and people got school. Who's going to come? And people's telling me, don't do that on Friday. It's going to be. I'm like, well, most festivals last all week. Somebody got to come, and it didn't face us at all.
I'll tell you. Well, you mentioned something there. I mean, there was a void, and because there was that void. There was also a group of people that were desiring, they had that desire to walk out their door and go to a festival or go see theater. Yeah. And the fact that you kind of brought that to the table, exposed that, put it on a pedestal, and made it accessible for people, I think is a big piece and a big part of what's going to make this successful going in the future. Yeah. So
because you don't know what you want until you have it sometimes. Exactly. So it wasn't here, but now that it's here, it's like people are coming from. Yeah. I mean, just to name it, going out like for Lakeland, Orlando, Jacksonville. Yeah. We got people from North Carolina here, Chicago, New York. I'm naming other people who I met. Miami, Dade City, Tennessee. Okay. You got people coming from that far, man.
Nationwide.
It's just crazy, man. So
and right now, and just to let the people know where we're at right now, we're actually at Harry Lennox's workshop.
Yeah, we're at Harry Lennox's workshop.
Yeah. Master class. So and I appreciate you inviting me out. As a young actor, I just started the acting. I just started that journey this past year. And honestly, the way I do things is I kind of just go and see what happens. And that's kind of what I did with this. And then I knew that you were doing your production company, and I never reached out to you. I always thought, once I get to a point, I'll reach out to them, and maybe we could work together on something. But even bigger than that, though, man, I just appreciate the movement, because as an artist, musician, and just somebody from Tampa, somebody who is one of those people that was missing that artistic vibe. I went out to L.A., and I've been to Miami and stuff like that, but I went out to L.A. to do the music for a while, and I saw how it was, and I saw what it does to people, and I really wish that they would have it here in Tampa. And this, the Tampa Theatre Festival, and some of the other things that's going on, it's really bringing it back, bringing the culture, uplifting the culture, pushing it forward, taking chances. And I know you had a battle to get this thing in the city.
You didn't even know that.
And I know.
But you know me, man. I'm a man of faith.
Sure.
And I see, and I'm not new to adversaries, issues, or challenges. You gotta keep on. If you believe in something, if you just gotta do it. Even when you feel like no one's supporting you, if you don't have the support, or when you see the vision and nobody else does, you just have to keep on and build it, and they will come.
That's true, man.
Build it, and they will come. So that, like I keep saying, we had a plan, but we could not have planned this to work out as well as it's working out.
Absolutely.
I mean, from the like I said, the workshops, the plays, the celebrity guests, it is ridiculously, it's favor, man. And so I really appreciate it, and I don't take that for granted. So
for sure, man. Last question. I know this is the second annual. So I mean, was there anything specific that you wanted to improve upon? As opposed to last year?
Well, what we did when my cast and my team and I we got together after the festival. We waited like a couple of weeks or so to discuss some things, and we went over the pros and cons. And then we were fortunate to have and blessed to have USF marketing class take on our project as a project to see what we could do better with marketing and all this kind of stuff. And so we had a lot of surveys and a lot of stuff going down, what people liked and what people didn't want, what they wished they would see. And so what we brought this was stronger workshops and stronger plays. Because the thing with this, even though it's a lot of fun hanging out and stuff, the actors pay to come learn.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people, and the biggest thing with actors around here, we neglect training. We think we don't need training. And when they get in there, they realize, oh my, I'm not as good as I thought I was, or I need to work on something. It's like a sport, man. This is a craft. You got to keep training to keep getting better and better. And so we accomplished that by bringing the solid people like Harry Lennox, Shakespearean trained. Not only he's a great stage person, he's TV and film. Amazing. So different things. Just in the plays that were presented this year were really well written, provocative, funny, and so I think it's just the quality of because last year we just like let's do it.
Sometimes that's what you got to do. Sometimes you got to do that. But definitely, man. I mean, I wasn't a part of last year's, although I heard a lot about it, and I know some industry folks came out. I do recall seeing that in the press and stuff like that. So to see that you are bringing it back here, also having the heavy hitters in terms of Hollywood actors and stuff like that, but also really Shakespearean, because bringing it back to the theater aspect, is something that I guess is really important to you. So I mean, congratulations, bro.
Man, I appreciate it, man.
Congratulations, man.
Keep just keep coming out and keep putting the word out. We'll try to keep doing what we're doing.
Hey, man, I'm looking forward to next year, man.
You're looking forward to it because you got to put the work in.
Look, I know. I'm looking at the as always, man, it's a pleasure, bro.
Always,
Thank
bro.
you,
It's love, man. It's love, man.
Elevating the culture, bro.
Always, man.
All right, my brother. Thank you, bro.
Thank you.